Thank you. It's a pleasure to be on your show all the time.
All right, it's good. First of all, let's talk about the foundation, because not so many people know about your foundation, the Pascaline Edwards Foundation. Tell me more about it.
Well, I decided to do this because for some reason I just attract kids. I don't know whether the child in me just pops out when I'm around them, but I get to play around them a lot. And I realize that they tend to like me too much. Sometimes if I go to a place and there are about 2 or 3 kids, if I have to leave, it becomes a problem.
Okay, is it boys or young girls?
Both boys and girls, all over, especially the boys. I don't know what it is. You know, they just get glued to me. It doesn't matter which country I'm in. I went to Sweden, and there was this Swedish girl. She spoke no English. She just... We're having lunch. She was with her parents. She just got out, came with her camera, and just started kissing me and taking pictures. And everyone was like, whoa. I couldn't understand a word she was saying.
And she had not seen any of your movies?
No, hell, she hasn't seen anything. She didn't even know me, you know. So that gave me thought that, well, maybe I should do something with kids, for kids. And then when I came back, I sat down and I realized that, well, I've been seeing a lot of kids these days. They go out to play with their own peers, and sometimes they're even too afraid to open up, you know, even with their own. Talk of more elderly people. So I thought, well, maybe I should do something for the kids and the youth, you know, to just get them out of the timid situation they're in. They're always holding things back. So then I decided to do it.
The Pascaline Edwards Foundation. Okay. So you have a center that children come to.
Yes.
What do they learn? What do you teach them?
Oh, we play around a lot. And because I'm into acting, I teach them how to act. You know, yes. So I have a bunch of kids. We play around. We read stories. You know, they bring their own stories. They get to tell me their own stories. And then I teach them how to read, how to behave when they're adults, not necessarily just keeping quiet or going all the way, you know, but just being them, and then unearth the talent in them. Sometimes they spoil things around, but then that's the only way you can get to know what they're capable of doing. So that's what we do.
Do they have to register or pay to be part of it?
Of course you have to, because their parents have to bring them.
Okay.
Some of them walk in when they see me with the other kids. Yes, then they go and tell their parents, or they come in and say, go and bring your mother, or who is your mother, or I follow up to their homes, and then I get to meet the parents.
Because you want the consent of some guardian.
Exactly.
Okay.
I just don't want to take them off, and you know, yes.
So how long have you been doing this?
We're not even 6 months old yet.
Oh, so this is pretty new.
Yes, I'm hoping to launch it either before the year ends or just at the end of the year.
So for how many children do you have? How many did you start with in the first place?
Well, I started with about 6. Now I have a bunch of them. They come around every Saturday. Once a week, every Saturday, get to play around, get to do a whole lot of things.
With you?
Yes.
So you dedicate all of your Saturdays for children?
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes.
What does that bring to you as a person?
Well, it makes me understand people better. And it makes me relive my childhood, because I never had that kind of childhood where you're free to play and jump around. It was always strict. So it makes me also be the child that I want to be. So I enjoy myself with them.
And how long do you see yourself doing this project?
Forever.
Forever and ever.
I want to do this forever. Yes.
All right. But ultimately, what would you want to see the children do? What sort of change do you want to see in them?
What I do is I encourage them to stay in school and to go to school if they've not even started. Some of them, due to financial situations, they're off school and all that. Those people, I give them special attention. I help them. There's one person that I've helped through school over the years, before I even started the foundation. He's now a lab technician. Yes, and there's some other ones that I'm still helping out. Yes, so I don't only intend to just play around with them. I teach them whatever talents they have in them. Could be a doctor, could be engineer, could be a carpenter. You know, they play around with things, so I could tell where they're heading towards, and then I could give advice as well.
Okay. So what would a typical day, we actually want to see how a typical day is like in your life, and then we'll continue this discussion.